It's in the game.
Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The Link also is home to the Temple Owls. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the American, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Sends it back in motion. Pulls it, fired complete. There he goes. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The RPO, it's complete. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Guys, let's think for just a moment about Temple. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Right back to the well. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes! They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Motion from the wide receiver. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Smashes through the tackle. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. To the air, it's McCoy. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And they'll send out the field goal unit from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Smashes it between the uprights. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll leave it with it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Swings it out to his running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He wants to change this route. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Worthy. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players. I think it gives them better control.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a... And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed behind the line, it's Stewart. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw, it's McCoy. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
At the 19-yard line. Now,
Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Looking downfield, it's McCoy. Release to the back. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read. Nice.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls. And the Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Irvin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The play action fake. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's McCoy. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Worthy. Breaks into the open. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Man, this slot receiver makes it easy on his quarterback. Did you see how he found the soft spot, the wide open space? That was easy for his quarterback to complete that throw.
Back to pass. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Owls. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their...
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Running back searching for a hole. They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Irvin. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got a man. It's Stewart. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. Turning it on! He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Dropping back, it's McCoy. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Irvin. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Irvin. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's McCoy. tosses it incomplete.
The offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Worthy. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you...
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dropping back, it's McCoy. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Temple lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball hits at the... Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back on the move. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. The Owls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Now on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
A designed run for the quarterback. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's McCoy. Got it behind the line. It's Worthy. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After those last two plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the return man couldn't get to it. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The handoff, he's working on that clock. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's Irvin. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. 3rd down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs up, play aggressive, try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws, those easy routes. Did a really good job and made the tackle, forcing the 4th down.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Motion from the back. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Temple lines up quickly. To throw, it's McCoy. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
It's hard in this area, throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Elves! And the stomping has commenced. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling... They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.